Pardon an interruption, this is Troy Hill with the Star Chronicles. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. First of all, it's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many, many more. You can also make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So if you're interested in making your own podcast, download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Hello, I'm Troy Hill with the Star Chronicles Cowboys Talk Podcast, sponsored by Anchor, the easiest way to make a podcast. Anchor gives you everything you need in one place, free, which you can use right from your phone or computer, with creation tools that allow you to record and edit to get your show sounding glorious. They'll even distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard everywhere like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and many more. You can easily make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. So what you need to do is download the Anchor app or go to Anchor FM to get started. Did I mention it was free?
The Dallas Cowboys, America's team.
Just Us Radio presents the Star Chronicles.
How about this, Cowboys? Yeah!
And goal. Elliott into the end zone.
Welcome, Cowboys Nation, to the Star Chronicles for what it's worth, with myself, Troy Hill. Today we're talking about the Jets versus the greatest sports franchise known on the planet, the Dallas Cowboys. And if you would like to debate that statement, well, I got about 5 billion reasons why that statement is true. It's true. It's so damn true. Actually, we played them 11 times. Throughout the 11 times, we were leading the series 7-4. Funny, the last time we actually beat them was back in 2007, where Thomas and Julius Jones were both in the NFL. Thomas Jones playing for the Jets and Julius Jones for the Cowboys, and everyone knows that they were brothers. You do remember Julius Jones, don't you? JJ, a.k.a. Kid Dynamite! Well, I mean, that's what I used to call him, but the nickname never carried on any further than just me. Shame on you guys, because that was kind of genius. But anyways, the heated, bloodthirsty rivalry between two siblings ended with Julius Jones edging out his brother with 14 carries for 64 yards to Thomas's 17 carries for 40 yards. Well, I can't confirm that it was actually a rivalry, or even if it was heated or bloodthirsty. Matter of fact, I can't even confirm that, I just can't confirm anything really much about the relationship between both. And come to think of it, Julius Jones really wasn't that dynamite. It still sounded cool anyways, though, right? Am I right, everybody? Huh? But anywho, this game Sunday is really kind of a weird game, because it's like a no-win situation for this franchise. If we win, everybody's going to sit there and say, well, you should have beat the Jets because they're not that good. And then if we lose, oh my God, the whole world's going to be just set on fire. But I got a glimmer of hope for you guys. Because the reality is, if we did lose that game, guess where we would be at? Anybody? Exactly the same record we were at last year at 3-3. Now, is that where you want your football team to be after 6 games? Of course not. But under the circumstances, there's a bunch of other teams that are well worse off than what we are, what we ever will be. Talking about Dak's performance, still the Packer game, there's still people complaining about Dak. Dak is terrible. He's throwing for 450 yards, which it doesn't make no sense. The game is almost an anomaly, because that loss, there's more things going on just besides 3 picks. But then again, that's my opinion. But then again, some of these people that complain about Dak and hate on Dak, some of them are Baker Mayfield fans. If it's 13, quarterback rating, I've never heard of a rating so low. And, in reality, he could take a snap, drop back, and he could actually throw the ball straight to the ground every single play. He could still get a 39. So, some of the dad critics out there, so some of you guys may be able to be a quarterback under that situation. Go ahead, sign up. Be my guest. One of the things I would like the Cowboys to do is I just need better coaching right now. I mean, we do have great players, but I just don't feel like they got the guidance that they're supposed to have. And I want everybody held accountable. You always see the posts about our coach is already there with Mr. Richard. Well, as of late, all I've seen him is just basically yell at players, which is good. I mean, it's good to try and keep the energy and stuff going, but you shouldn't have to yell at a grown man to do their damn job. I'm just saying, and where's all these interceptions and stuff we're supposed to be getting? I mean, I just don't get it. Why aren't people who are known for getting interceptions? Why are they not playing in any of these games? It's just a conundrum, people. Some things just don't make sense whatsoever. I mean, I would say if I was head of the organization, I would not let the players have any social media whatsoever. Social media is a deterrent to some players, especially young players. When you have everybody in the world saying how great you are, but in reality, you have not proved one thing on the football field except a few highlights. Well, they're like Troy, but they're highlights. There's a reason why they're called highlights, people. You could do 100 plays and stuff and have 5 of those plays that are actually great and turn that into a highlight reel and no one would know the damn difference. Just saying, when people always come up to me and ask me questions about, what do you think the keys of victory for the Cowboys to win this game? I don't do keys of victory. The reason why is very, very simple. It's a complete waste of time to be giving up the same damn game plan, the same damn keys for other 31 teams in the league. I challenge you guys to look on the interwebs and just scroll down and look at the keys for your team to win, no matter what sport it is. It's always going to say things like control the line of scrimmage, stay out long down and distant situations, make impact plays on defense, establish a run game early, don't make turnovers. It's just simple stuff. It's not anything about keys. It's rocket science. I mean, we are a better football team than the Jets. Go out there and punch them dead in the throat. No science, no strategy, no nothing. Just punch them dead in the throat. Last thing of this particular program. The craziest thing I've seen on the internet as far as questions people ask about particular players. This is crazy. Should the Cowboys sign Odell Beckham? Oh yeah, of course. Let's go ahead and sign him. Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara, Russell Wilson, Christian McCaffrey, and Pat Holmes too, just to have a legitimate backup quarterback. Please learn how the salary cap works. I wish it was that easy, like Madden, just to put whoever you want on your team. There's way more to it than that. I would like to send a shout out to Diet Double Do Lover for listening into our show. And go ahead, keep on telling people to listen into the program. Lisa and Ron and myself, we're excited, and we always look forward to having shows just talking about the thing we love. One of the things we love most is Dallas Cowboys. If this is the first time you listen to this podcast, go ahead and listen to our other shows that we have, where you can listen to us on all your favorite podcast media players. You can follow us if you're on Facebook. You can follow us at the Star Chronicles Cowboys Football Talk page, and then we'll go ahead and let you in. Or if you're on IG, you can go ahead and follow us also at the Star_Chronicles. Well, I'm just about out of time, but I hope everyone has a great weekend. I hope you have a great time watching this Cowboy victory, because it is going to be a victory of families and friends over a nice cold drink. And we will see you next time with the Star Chronicles Cowboys Football Talk episode 11 on Monday or Tuesday. Take it easy. We'll holla.